you're in job search or career search, you're looking to make some money, one of the things recruiters do, people hiring you do when they interview you, is they want to know what your awareness is, your self-awareness. Are you a big expression person and you know that? Or you are a small expression person? Do you know that? And of course, many, many other attributes. So I want to talk to you about 7 types of awareness. We all have it. The question is, do you know where you have it? Which types? So I brought my notes because I don't have a perfect memory. Let me talk to you about 7 types of awareness. And the first type of awareness is, you don't know you don't know. This is called a blind spot. It's okay to have them. It's just annoying. But it's not a good thing if you want a job to not know you have blind spots, because it gets in the way. You can cause big mistakes. I had a company have a $15 million mistake because somebody in the company didn't realize how bad their math skills were, and they made a significant mistake. $15 million is a big mistake. So the first type of awareness is you don't know you don't know. Second type of awareness, you know you don't know. So it's no longer a blind spot, it's an annoyance to you personally. But depending on what it is, it's a oh well, or take precautions, get a second opinion to make sure that what you're not good at, somebody else has overseen, so it turns out good. So for example, when I was a little boy and rode a tricycle, I didn't know how to ride a bicycle. That was later. I was a terror on 3 wheels. I was fast, screaming fast. My friends couldn't keep up with me on my 3-wheeler. And the 2-wheeler day came. Took me 2 summers. I wasn't just bad on a bicycle to learn, I was terrible. So in the beginning I didn't know. Once I got on the bike and knew I didn't know, I went, you know what? After 40 or 50 attempts, I'm going to do this later. So for 1 summer I ran after all my friends. Not my proudest moment, but hey, I was under 7. You do what you do. So you don't know you don't know. A second type of awareness. Level 3, or type 3. You know you know. You're learning a new process, a new skill set. You're slow, you're awkward, it's frustrating, you don't know all the labels, all the technical terms, all the details, but hey, you're paying attention, you're getting it done, you're making it happen. But remember, it's slower, you're slower because you're still learning. Fourth type of awareness is you don't know you know. It's just a habit. Have you ever had somebody who was very good at something, go to teach you something, and you found out they're maybe not a good teacher or the best teacher for you? I had someone try to teach me computer software many years ago. Somewhere after you turn the computer on right here on this dial, this button, Michael, I was lost. Her fingers flew. The words came out of her mouth at what seemed like 8,000 miles an hour. So Michael, you start your machine like this, click. It will take 3 seconds to turn on. Then it will start to recognize all the peripherals. You have 12 seconds for it to be ready to go. That's the last thing from that lesson I paid for, I remember. Oh, I remember grabbing a mouse and clicking on an icon and the software opening up. After that, it's a blank. She didn't know, she knew. She just played that machine like a musical instrument, and it just did all sorts of incredible things. On the small screen, we'll keep all the tools. On the big screen will be what we're working on. Wow, she was masterful. Wrong person to teach me. She didn't know she knew. I knew I didn't know how to use that editing software. I wanted to learn. But I just recently had seen there was that software. I had just recently purchased the software. And after registering it and opening it, I was like, I should take a lesson or 3. Well, great lady, not for me to teach me. Too fast. Couldn't slow down. She kept saying things, but it's easy. Well, sure, if you've got 1,000 hours invested in practicing something, but if you have less than 90 minutes invested, it's not. So level 1 is you don't know, you don't know. Level 2, you don't know. Level 3, you know, but you're slow. You're learning the labels, the process, little details, big details, the umbrella, the spokes, the handle. You're learning it all. Level 4, you just do it. It's like breathing. When we're in job interviews, they want to hire you because you're in level 4 or level 5. And if you're in level 5, they might want you to mentor people. You know. But you not only know, but you know the labels, the process, the key skills, and the minor skills. And you know where to access them. You probably have belonged or do belong to 2 or 3 associations or institutes, subscribe to a monthly newsletter, magazine, e-zine, follow some Twitter people on social media in that specific area because you are good. That's in a job search mode. They want to know, where do you fit in one of these levels? However, in time, one has to practice caution and prudence because you have to be careful about your confidence. If you get too much confidence and you start to get thinking you're special, even if you are, then you start to think you know. Maybe you don't read all the newsletters anymore, you don't keep up with all the e-zines, and you don't follow any social media trends with your industry, that specialty. So suddenly you start getting gaps in knowledge, process, tools. You're not keeping up to date. So this one is you think you know. You're no longer masterful and know, and be well into the 95% of what it takes to be an expert. You're just getting by because you got holes. You're becoming outdated. So ultimately, in a job search, they want to know, where are you? And there's one more level to talk about where you know you'll never going to know it all, but you're on a quest to be your best you in this area. And that's why they want to hire you. They want people like you. So if you know you're never going to know it all, but you're on a quest to be the best, you're not competing against others, you're competing against you. Unless you're a professional athlete, don't compete against others. Compete against you. You're being your best absolute you. Who else is your teacher? Who else is your mentor? Who do you mentor? Because in mentoring others, it helps you practice the basics and bring your game up. So, 7 types of awareness. The first type is you don't know. Ignorance is not bliss. You keep stubbing your toe intellectually, emotionally, or physically and going, yow! But not knowing really why. Second type of awareness, you don't know. So now you have to be on a quest to resolve it, solve it. Third type, you know, but you're a beginner, a rookie. Key skills, process, the labels, takes time, takes effort, but you're doing it and your productivity and speed are getting faster. You're on a path of excellence and mastery. Level 4, not a good level to be in if you're a teacher, but if you're being productive and you're doing it for you, for the team, it doesn't matter. You don't know, you just do it. Bing, 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 and you make life happen. However, if you want to be masterful and help lead others, you need to look at a 5th type of awareness, where you know, but you're fast. You can know the process and you can label it. You know the skills and you know the labels. You know the small skills and you know the labels. You know where to find the material to share, to help others up their game. Level 5, or type 5 awareness, pretty profound. 6, we have to be careful. We can all slip into it in a moment of fatigue or in a moment of ego, or unfortunately for some, at a spot in their career where they think they know because they're special. Be careful of being in level 6 or type 6 awareness, where you think you know, because blind spots are starting to form. People are disengaging from you because who do they think they are? It's a collaborative, cooperative learning effort and achievement effort around this place. So only in sports teams do we compete against others that harshly. Now, sales, yes, I've helped take business away from others and give it to somebody else. It's competition, but you can still be polite and respectful. It doesn't have to be bare knuckle. It can be a velvet glove. So be careful of level 6 or the sixth type of awareness is you think you know, but you've disengaged a little and you're not keeping up. And last but not least, working on achieving excellence and mastery in all you do while you're being hired, because you know you're never going to know it all, so you're always on a quest to do it all a little better to a lot better each and every day in each and everything you do. So, awareness. When we go for job search, interviews, they want to know how aware are we of what they're searching for, and how willing are we to admit that we have some gaps, because we're never 100% fit. We're 60, we're 80, we're 85, we're 99%. So till next time, I'm Michael Ballard. Imagine yourself with more resiliency for life, in part because of your awareness of self and others. Thank you.